There is no magic fix to most problems, although it's very tempting for people to say that there is. Right now, I've got a whole ton of flies here. Every morning this happens, and I can't uncover my legs because they'll land all over my legs. They feel really creepy, landing on my body a lot. These same flies are landing on dirty things and then landing on my food or me. The lady here came in at one point and sprayed Raid around, which did kill a lot of flies very quickly. I do not like that solution. The last time she sprayed it over me and I breathed it in and it got on my skin. I don't really want that solution in this very small confined space I'm in. The other solutions that I've tried are fly strips. There's one back here. And that one has actually done better than most because it's away from the wall and the flies can get around it. And so that one's killed, like it's covered in dead flies, while that one over there has some dead flies. And that one over there as well. The difference is these two are hung up against the wall. So I'm going to take a whole bunch of more fly strips and hang them in areas that are away from the wall. People have suggested spots that they will then run into them and it'll get in their hair. I'm quite certain of it. And so they should not do that. And we'll try and pick places where people don't walk and are away from the wall. The other experiment I've done with killing flies is over in this window. I put trays with poison and water. And that has been highly effective. I want to make sure that dogs can't get at that because I don't want to poison any dogs. That can be a real issue. Anytime we're working with poison, we should be very cautious. And even, with the poison I'm using, sometimes flies come on me and then die on me, which means now I have a poisoned fly on me. It's kind of gross. So anyway, with the trays, we did experiments where we put it in one of them we put in beer, one of them we put in water as a control, one of them we put in Coca-Cola. Those all did approximately the same amount of effectiveness. So one of them killed 32 in the test period, one of them killed 28, the other one killed 28, I think. So there wasn't a big enough difference for it to matter. We'll experiment with sugar water and a few other things. As I look online, there's a lot of other solutions people propose. It is my belief that there is no magic solution that does a great job or that would get tons more attention than others. But a very common solution that we've tried a long time ago in the Bosque, where there's almost no fly problem, and that is to take a soda bottle, cut it, invert the top so it's like a funnel, so flies can go in but can't get out, and then you fill that with a variety of recipes, apple vinegar, dish soap, probably the same kind of things here I've mentioned. And I like those because they're potentially non-toxic. I don't think that they usually use poison with those, although I'm fine with using poison in some cases. But again, there's no magic solution that really works. I being somewhat desperate to find a solution, I did spend some money, which I'm currently avoiding at most all costs, but I spent $50 on an electric solution. There was a box that had on it mosquitoes and flies, house flies and other things. This is a UV light, ultraviolet light, and a fan, and an electric grid. And so the UV light, in theory, attracts them. It attracts them to it. I don't know that UV lights actually attract houseflies much, but once they get there, the fan helps pull them into the electric grid. The fly hits the electric grid and gets zapped. It's a bug zapper. It gets electrocuted and exploded, which also apparently causes bits of bug to enter the air in a few meters around it. And I'm within a meter of this, so probably getting bug parts on me. Not that many, because you haven't heard it zap yet, have you? It's not actually functioning. I turned that light off so they'd be more attracted to it. When I turn this on at this time of the day, this is 7:30 in the day when the flies are the most active. Maybe they were sleeping and now they're waking up looking for bits of moisture and misplaced food and things. And so in theory, they would be more attracted to this time. But I've tested this at various times of the day and it doesn't really work. Maybe I'll kill 2 flies if I leave this on for a half an hour. That's not very impressive. It also has noise and uses electricity. So this does not work as a fly solution. I'll turn it off for now, and I might continue to experiment a little bit, but I've been using it for weeks and trying it at various times of the day. I would recommend not buying this as a solution for house flies. Maybe it's a solution for something else. I don't know. What else? I'll try the bottles. I'll try cutting the top off and inverting it and putting in various substances. But I really don't have faith that there's a magic solution. I did ask on Quora